From the bustling streets of Chicago's South Side, where she grew up in a modest working-class family facing everyday hardships, to becoming the first African-American First Lady of the United States and a global icon of empowerment, Michelle Obama has inspired millions with her resilience and grace. With a combined net worth of $70 million alongside her husband, former President Barack Obama, and achievements like best-selling books, groundbreaking initiatives, and countless awards for advocacy, she stands as a beacon in public service and literature. But what propelled her from those humble beginnings to a life of influence, luxury, and lasting impact? Stick around as we dive into the captivating lifestyle of Michelle Obama, exploring her homes, family bonds, impressive rides, and more. Early life and struggles. Michelle LaVaughn. Robinson was born on January 17, 1964, in the heart of Chicago's South Side, a neighborhood marked by economic challenges and social divides. Her family lived in a small bungalow, sharing the space with relatives to make ends meet. Her father, Fraser Robinson, worked as a pump operator for the city water department despite battling multiple sclerosis, a condition that gradually limited his mobility but never dimmed his determination. Her mother, Marion, stayed home to raise Michelle and her older brother, Craig, instilling values of hard work and education as the keys to overcoming obstacles. Growing up in a predominantly black community during a time of lingering segregation and inequality, Michelle witnessed firsthand the barriers that held many back. The South Side was a place where opportunities were scarce and racial tensions simmered beneath the surface. Yet, her parents emphasized perseverance. Fraser would drag himself to work every day, refusing to let his illness define him, teaching Michelle the power of quiet strength. "My father was our rock," she later reflected, crediting him for showing her that true success comes from integrity amid adversity. School became her refuge and ladder upward. As a bright student, Michelle skipped second grade and attended a magnet high school, where she excelled academically despite feeling out of place among more privileged peers. But challenges loomed. Her father's health deteriorated, adding emotional strain to the family. Money was tight, vacations were rare, and luxuries non-existent. Michelle took on odd jobs like babysitting to contribute. One poignant struggle was the pressure to prove herself in environments where she was often the only black student, facing subtle biases that questioned her abilities. These early trials forged her unyielding spirit. At Princeton University, where she majored in sociology, Michelle grappled with isolation and imposter syndrome, writing a thesis on the experiences of black alumni. Harvard Law School followed, demanding rigorous focus amid personal doubts. Through it all, her family's support, Craig's protective presence, and Marion's nurturing guidance kept her grounded. These foundations not only helped her surmount immediate hurdles, but also shaped her future advocacy for underrepresented voices. As we transition from these formative years, it's clear how Michelle's roots fueled her professional ascent, turning personal battles into a platform for change. Career journey. Michelle Obama's career journey is a compelling narrative of intellect, advocacy, and transformation, evolving from a sharp-minded lawyer to a global influencer who reshapes public discourse. After earning her Juris Doctor from Harvard Law School in 1988, she dove into the high-stakes world of corporate law at Sidley & Austin in Chicago. As an associate specializing in marketing and intellectual property, she honed her legal acumen. It was in this firm that she first encountered Barack Obama, a charismatic summer intern she was assigned to mentor. Their meeting ignited a partnership that would intertwine their personal and professional lives, leading to marriage in 1992 and a shared commitment to public good. Though successful in law, Michelle's passion lay beyond billable hours. By 1991, she pivoted to public service, serving as assistant to Chicago Mayor Richard Daley, and later as Assistant Commissioner of Planning and Development. These roles immersed her in urban policy, economic revitalization, and community outreach, sharpening her skills in bridging government and grassroots needs. In 1993, she took a bold step by becoming the founding executive director of the Chicago chapter of Public Allies, a nonprofit dedicated to nurturing young leaders for careers in public service. Under her guidance, the organization set fundraising records and empowered hundreds, reflecting her belief in mentorship as a catalyst for change, a value rooted in her own family's influence. As Barack's political ambitions grew, Michelle adeptly balanced her career with emerging family responsibilities. In 1996, she joined the University of Chicago as Associate Dean of Student Services, where she established the university's first community service program, fostering student involvement in local issues. By 2002, she advanced to Vice President for Community and External Affairs at the University of Chicago Medical Center. In this role, she dramatically expanded patient outreach, redirecting resources to underserved Southside neighborhoods and boosting community health programs. Her compensation rose to $273,000 by 2006, underscoring her rising prominence in institutional leadership. She also served on boards like Treehouse Foods and the Chicago Council on Global Affairs, broadening her network. The pinnacle shift came in 2008 when Barack's presidential victory propelled Michelle into the role of First Lady. She redefined the position, turning it into a platform for actionable change. Her flagship initiative, Let's Move, launched in 2010, combated childhood obesity through nationwide campaigns promoting nutrition and physical activity. She planted the White House kitchen garden, symbolizing healthy living, and partnered with schools, corporations, and celebrities to lower youth obesity rates. Complementing this, Reach Higher encouraged post-secondary education for underrepresented students, while Joining Forces, co-led with Jill Biden, supported military families by addressing employment, education, and wellness challenges. Leaving the White House in 2017, Michelle embraced authorship and media with fervor. Her memoir, Becoming, released in 2018, sold over 11.5 million copies, becoming a cultural phenomenon and winning a Grammy for its audiobook in 2020, followed by The Light We Carry in 2022, which offered tools for resilience amid uncertainty, and The Look in 2025, exploring her style's evolution as a form of self-expression. Jointly with Barack, they inked a $65 million book deal and a Netflix partnership via Higher Ground Productions, yielding hits like the Oscar-winning American Factory in 2019, the documentary Becoming in 2020, Waffles Plus Mochi in 2021, and an Emmy-nominated adaptation of The Light We Carry in 2023. Media Ventures expanded with the Michelle Obama podcast in 2020, delving into personal stories, and IMO, co-hosted with brother Craig Robinson in 2025, focusing on family dynamics. Through the Obama Foundation, she mentors emerging leaders and promotes civic engagement. In 2021, she was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame. During the 2024 election cycle, she delivered a stirring Democratic National Convention speech, endorsing candidates and dispelling rumors of her own presidential run. Awards include topping Gallup's Most Admired Woman poll from 2018 to 2020, the BBC's 100 Women in 2023, and multiple Gerald Washington Memorial Founders Awards. As of 2025, Michelle continues her advocacy for education, health, and voter participation, selectively engaging through Higher Ground and global initiatives. Her trailblazing path, from lawyer to icon, has garnered honorary doctorates, Time's Most Influential honors, and enduring respect. This evolution not only amplifies voices, but seamlessly transitions to the luxurious rewards of her success, like her enviable real estate portfolio. Real estate. Michelle Obama's real estate portfolio reflects a blend of comfort, privacy, and elegance, acquired through years of hard-earned success. Among her properties, one stands out as a serene escape, a sprawling ranch that embodies rustic luxury. Let's tour this remarkable retreat. The Martha's Vineyard Ranch Retreat, $37 million. Nestled on the picturesque shores of Martha's Vineyard, this expansive ranch offers a perfect haven from the public eye. Purchased as a family sanctuary, it spans vast grounds that provide ample space for relaxation and reflection. The location, surrounded by natural beauty and ocean views, ensures seclusion while remaining accessible to the island's charm. Valued at $37 million, this property represents a pinnacle of refined living where every element is designed for effortless enjoyment. Entering the main residence, you're greeted by open living areas that flow seamlessly, ideal for hosting intimate gatherings or unwinding after demanding schedules. The kitchen serves as the heart of the home, equipped with high-end appliances for preparing family meals or entertaining guests. Adjacent dining spaces allow for casual or formal settings, fostering a sense of warmth. Bedrooms throughout the ranch prioritize comfort with en-suite facilities that offer personal retreats. The master suite in particular provides a tranquil escape, complete with views that invite serenity. Outdoor amenities elevate the experience. A private beach area allows for leisurely walks or quiet moments by the water, while landscaped gardens enhance the natural surroundings. Recreational features abound, including a pool for refreshing swims and outdoor seating for alfresco dining. The ranch's design incorporates sustainable elements, aligning with Michelle's values of environmental stewardship. Stables and open fields hint at equestrian possibilities, adding to the rural allure without overwhelming the estate's peaceful vibe. Inside, the decor emphasizes functionality and timeless appeal, with spaces that adapt to family needs. A home office setup supports productivity, reflecting Michelle's ongoing work in advocacy and writing. Entertainment zones encourage quality time, whether through movie nights or casual conversations. The property's value lies not just in its price tag, but in the lifestyle it affords. A balance of luxury and simplicity. Expansive patios overlook the grounds, perfect for morning coffees or evening sunsets. Security measures ensure privacy, a necessity given her high-profile status. This ranch isn't merely a home. It's a testament to achievement where hard work translates into a legacy of comfort. From the welcoming entryway to the far-reaching vistas, every aspect invites rejuvenation. As we move from this idyllic retreat, it's fascinating to see how Michelle's tastes extend to her impressive array of vehicles, each telling a part of her story. Car collection. Michelle Obama's car collection, though selective, mirrors her journey from practical beginnings to sophisticated tastes, with each vehicle carrying a narrative of evolution and purpose. Sorted from the most valuable to the least, these rides blend luxury, reliability, and a nod to sustainability, acquired over years of public life and personal milestones. Starting with the pinnacle of her lineup, the Rolls-Royce Phantom, valued at $450,000, represents a symbol of attained elegance. This majestic sedan entered her life during a phase of celebrating major accomplishments, like the success of her memoir. It's not just a car, it's a statement of grace under pressure, gliding through city streets or coastal drives with unmatched poise. Michelle has often used it for special outings, where its smooth handling turns ordinary trips into memorable experiences. The Phantom's presence in her garage underscores a shift toward embracing the finer things, a reward for decades of dedication. Next in line is the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, priced at $110,000, a vehicle that bridges luxury with everyday functionality. This sedan came into play as her family expanded their horizons post-White House, ideal for longer journeys or discreet errands. Its story is one of reliability amid change, whether navigating bustling urban areas or quieter retreats. It provides a cocoon of comfort. Michelle appreciates how it handles with precision, making it a go-to for blending work commitments with family time. This car embodies the practical luxury that has defined much of her path, evolving from necessity to a cherished asset. Rounding out the trio is the Tesla Model S at $80,000, a forward-thinking addition that aligns with her advocacy for environmental causes. Acquired during a period of focusing on sustainability, this electric marvel tells a tale of innovation and responsibility. It's perfect for daily drives, zipping through traffic with efficiency and zero emissions. Michelle has shared how it fits seamlessly into her routine, from quick trips to community events to longer excursions. The Model S represents a modern chapter where technology meets values, turning commutes into opportunities for reflection on broader impacts. These vehicles aren't mere possessions. They're chapters in a larger narrative, each one acquired at pivotal moments and used to enhance life's rhythms. As we shift from her wheels to her wealth, it's evident how such choices stem from a solid financial foundation built on diverse endeavors. Income and net worth. Michelle Obama's financial success is a testament to her multifaceted career, blending public service with entrepreneurial ventures. Her net worth, combined with Barack's, stands at $70 million, amassed through strategic opportunities post-presidency. This figure reflects not inherited wealth, but earnings from intellect, influence, and innovation. A major income stream comes from her literary pursuits. The memoir Becoming Alone generated tens of millions, with a joint book deal worth $60 million for both Obama's works. Royalties continue to flow as the book remains a bestseller, translated into dozens of languages. Speaking engagements command high fees, often $200,000 per appearance, where she shares insights on leadership and empowerment at global conferences and corporate events. Media productions add substantial revenue. Through Higher Ground Productions, their Netflix deal, valued at $50 million, has produced award-winning content like documentaries and series, yielding ongoing royalties. Her podcast ventures, including the Michelle Obama Podcast, attract sponsorships and listener support, contributing several million annually. Endorsements and partnerships subtly bolster her income. While selective, collaborations with brands aligned with her values, such as health and education initiatives, bring in fees without compromising integrity. Philanthropic roles, though not direct earners, enhance her marketability, leading to more lucrative opportunities. Investments play a role, too, with diversified portfolios in real estate and stocks, providing steady growth. Their properties, beyond personal use, appreciate in value, adding to overall wealth. Annual income fluctuates but averages around $10 million, fueled by these streams. This financial empire supports a lifestyle of purpose, funding the Obama Foundation's global efforts. It's a far cry from her early salary as a lawyer, which was around $60,000 starting out, evolving through hospital administration roles exceeding $300,000. Post-White House, her earning power exploded, turning influence into independence. Net worth breakdowns show books and media accounting for 40%, speaking for 30%, and investments the rest. Taxes and philanthropy, donating millions to causes like girls' education, trim the figures, but prudent management ensures sustainability. As we explore her personal world, this stability underpins the strong family unit she's built. Personal life. Michelle Obama's personal life is a rich mosaic of enduring love, family devotion, and community commitment, infusing her public image with genuine warmth and relatability. Central to it all is her 33-year marriage to Barack Obama, a partnership that began in 1989 when she mentored him as a summer associate at the Sidley Austin law firm. Their first date, a business lunch followed by a community organizer meeting and a viewing of Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, sparked a deep connection rooted in shared values of service and intellect. They tied the knot in 1992 at Trinity United Church of Christ, her childhood congregation, in a ceremony that celebrated family traditions with unpretentious joy. Over the years, their bond has weathered the storms of political life, from heated arguments over career priorities to the intense scrutiny of the White House. Michelle has often spoken candidly about these challenges, crediting therapy, open dialogue, and weekly date nights for sustaining their relationship. Even amid Barack's rising career, she prioritized family stability, refusing to relocate to Washington during his Senate years to keep their daughters grounded in Chicago. Parenthood added profound layers to their story. After enduring a heartbreaking miscarriage, the couple welcomed Malia in 1998 and Sasha in 2001 through in vitro fertilization. Michelle stepped back from her demanding career during Barack's early campaigns, focusing on creating a normal, nurturing environment for the girls despite the chaos of national politics. Key milestones, such as Malia's graduation from Harvard in 2021 and Sasha's from the University of Southern California in 2023, underscore their tight-knit family dynamic. Michelle has emphasized teaching independence, empathy, and resilience, drawing from her own upbringing. The family faced a significant loss in May 2024 with the passing of Michelle's mother, Marion Robinson, who had lived in the White House to help with childcare and remained a pillar of support. Michelle has openly discussed turning to therapy to process this grief, highlighting her commitment to emotional health. Her older brother, Craig Robinson, remains a close confidant, co-hosting the podcast IMO with her in March 2025, where they explore sibling bonds and family insights. Controversies have occasionally punctuated their narrative, testing their resilience. During the 2008 campaign, media outlets branded Michelle an angry black woman, a stereotype she countered by developing a thicker skin and focusing on her message of hope and unity. In 2013, a Politico piece dubbed her a feminist nightmare for prioritizing childhood obesity over aggressive women's rights advocacy, to which supporters responded by praising her "Let's Move" initiative as a vital health crusade. Other criticisms included a perceived protocol breach in 2009 when she embraced Queen Elizabeth II, later clarified as non-issue by the palace, and backlash in 2015 for not wearing a headscarf in Saudi Arabia, defended as cultural exemption for foreigners. Fashion critiques accused her of emphasizing style over substance, while Republicans like Chris Christie mocked her anti-obesity efforts. Rumors of marital discord, fueled by tabloids during White House stresses, were dismissed by Michelle as misconceptions about strong, independent women. Barack's past relationships, detailed in biographies with claims of early overlaps, were addressed transparently, emphasizing mutual growth and forgiveness. In each case, Michelle responded with grace, humor, and public apologies when warranted, reinforcing her authenticity and turning adversity into teachable moments. Beyond her immediate circle, Michelle's community and cultural engagements deepen her relatability. She's actively involved in the Girls' Opportunity Alliance, funding global education for girls, and continues joining forces to support military families, earning awards like the Gerald Washington Memorial Founders Award in 2012 and 2015. Her efforts in voter participation, including endorsements at the 2024 Democratic National Convention, stem from a desire to empower marginalized voices. Honors, such as induction into the National Women's Hall of Fame in 2021, topping Gallup's Most Admired Woman poll from 2018 to 2020, a Grammy in 2023 for narrating The Light We Carry, and an Emmy nomination that year for its adaptation, celebrate her cultural impact. Recent highlights include performing backing vocals on Bruce Springsteen's Glory Days in 2023 and releasing The Look in November 2025, a book on style as self-expression. This personal sphere mirrors the heartfelt resilience in her public advocacy, grounded in family values, empathetic leadership, and a refusal to be defined by criticism. Family escapes, like quiet island vacations, provide rejuvenation, fortifying the bonds that fuel her mission. Ultimately, Michelle's off-stage life embodies the empowerment she promotes, seamlessly blending love, trials, and selfless contributions into a legacy of authenticity. If this glimpse into Michelle Obama's extraordinary lifestyle inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe to the Celeb Insider for more exclusive tours and stories, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite part of her journey? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.